I am Dr. Patience Usip, and will be taking you on the course CIT 445 Principles and Techniques of Compiler. In today's live session, we'll be considering formal language and formal grammar. At the end of today's class, learners will be able to understand what language is. They will be able to describe formal grammar, and they will also be able to differentiate the various classes of grammar as given by Noam Chomsky. Sit back and enjoy your class. Thank you very much. You're welcome to the class proper on formal language and formal grammar, with our intended learning outcomes to include understanding what language is, understanding formal grammar, and differentiating the various types of grammar. A formal language can be viewed as a programming language that consists of a set of relations or strings as collection of objects in any given domain. There are specific ways of representing a set. For example, a set of decimal digits can be written starting with the left braces, followed by 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, up to 9, and ending with the right brace. It can also be represented as a symbol D equals to the left brace, followed by 0, and so on, and then comes the right brace. It can also be seen as a symbol D equals to the set of X such that X is a decimal digit. We can also say that it is a symbol D equals to the set of X such that P of X is true. From this example, we can see that a set can be finite or infinite. We said that the set contains relations and strings. By relations, we mean the basic mathematical concepts used in everyday life. The concept is used for comparing objects related to each other. Example is the binary relations, which is a set of ordered pairs. Relations can be represented in various ways, considering what you have to do. We can represent it as a relation matrix. We can also represent it as a directed graph, where structures like the finite automata will come in. We can also represent it as partitions. So relations can be defined on the rules of the grammar. A string over an alphabet is either a letter or a sequence of letters derived. So the string operations include associativity and concatenation, where a string such as A can be concatenated with another string B to derive a new string AB. Takes us to our class activity. First one. So consider the concatenation of two sets of strings BAB and A be A, what will be the resulting string after concatenation? Please attempt this class activity before you continue watching the video. So let us continue with formal grammar. By formal grammar, we're referring to a formal method to describe a language in textual form. Formal grammar can be defined as a finite description of a possibly infinite set of acceptable sentences. A formal grammar is a generative device that imposes structure on the sentences of a language. It consists of a finite non-empty set of rules or productions which specify the syntax of the language. Hence, a formal grammar contains well-formed formula. Formally stated, a grammar G is equals to a tuple consisting of VT, Vn, S, and R, where VT are sets of terminal symbols usually placed on the terminal nodes and represented with small letters. V of N are sets of non-terminal symbols placed on non-terminal nodes and represented with capital letters. S are starting symbols usually placed on the root node, and R are finite non-empty set of rules to combine symbols. So, known as type 2, and the regular grammar known as type 3. From this classification, we can see that the number of constraints in regular grammar is more than that of context-free, which is in turn more than that of a context-sensitive grammar. In regular grammar, alpha implies beta, where the length of alpha is less than or equals to the length of beta. And alpha is an element in the set of non-terminal symbols, and beta has the form small letter a, capital letter B, or small letter a, where a is an element in the set of terminal symbols and capital letter B is an element in the set of non-terminal symbols. And so here comes our second activity. Which of these options correctly represent the types of grammar according to Noam Chomsky? Option A says that type 0 grammar is a superset of type 1, which is in turn a superset of type 2, which also is a superset of type 3. Option B says that type 0 grammar is a subset of type 1 grammar, which is in turn a subset of type 2 grammar, which is a subset of type 3 grammar. Please attempt this class activity before you continue with your video. Please visit the course page always, as announcement will be posted there. See you in our next class.